Erica Mena's now coming out. Like, you know that ex-girl that just... She was so happy when that divorce went through. And then she found out how much she was gonna get a month from Safaree and everything changed. Now she like that evil ex-girlfriend. Like, shorty, it's cool. Why are you still hating? Like, why are you still... We over. You wanted it to be over. We over. You still mad.
Oh my God, I'm officially divorced! Yes! What about the child support? That's it? Tony, that's crazy. Why? Are you kidding me? Now all of this financial burden with my children is...
Leave it alone. Safaree's out there at Nicki Minaj concerts, Harlem shaking, telling people he wrote them songs. Now, do I believe it? This ain't the video for that. I know we love Nicki Minaj on this channel. We even went to the tour. We got that on this channel as well. We saw it in Los Angeles. We flew all the way to Los Angeles really just to see Nicki out in LA. Shout out to Rolling Loud LA. That was definitely lit. Mena is here to sit down and apologize while she's on a podcast to Nicki Minaj, hoping Nicki just happens to hear this, saying that she apologizes for taking Safaree's side for what, I guess, everything that they went through between Nicki Minaj and him. And now she's like, he's doing the same thing to me. I doubt. Erica Mena, I doubt it. I'm sorry, I doubt it. Nicki Minaj, by the time Safaree got with him, we already knew who Safaree was. When Safaree was with Nicki, I thought that was her brother, security guard, manager, accountant. I don't know what he was. I seen her give a lap dance once to Steve Nash. I was like, oh no, there's no way that's her man. She was always rapping crazy balls with Lil Wayne slapping her ass and Safaree right there popping and locking. I'm like, nah, I think that's just like, remember how Missy Elliott always had that little girl that used to be dancing? I just thought Nicki Minaj was giving back to the men and brought out a dude from Queens, from Jamaica, Queens, to just pop and lock through all her videos. Till I found out that's her man. So I found out that was just her man that was watching this girl give lap dances, all this. Nah, this ain't the video for that. But the Safaree that was with Erica Mena, he was already freestyling on Breakfast Club.
Don't deal with a back in your pockets on a diet, nigga. I'm calling you Atkins.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Listen, man, Fur Coat, Volume 1, November.
Nah, that ain't it. Yelling straight. Like, we already knew who Safaree was. I feel like he had more bread. I'm just saying, I feel like, I'm not saying he was rich. I'm just saying, I feel like he had more bread in the name when he was with Erica Mena than when he was with Nicki. Nicki was showing him love. I didn't know who he was. I thought that was her little brother. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Please share your thoughts. What do you guys think about this? You think Nicki Minaj should accept this apology? For those that haven't heard it, I haven't heard it myself. Let's check it out. Sub up. We're doing a giveaway at 10,000 subscribers. All you gotta do is follow me on Instagram, where I will be naming winner at 10,000 subscribers. So make sure you follow me there, sub up to the channel.
I found out he was cheating on me the first time ever, and he was going to Chinese parlors.
Well, didn't Nicki Minaj say that he was paying for with her credit cards?
Before we get into that, I owe her the biggest apology. I owe her an apology.
Nah, Safaree's a dirty dog. He uses girl's credit card to pay for vagina while you living with Nicki Minaj. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then shorty right here saying that he was going to Chinese parlors. Nah, this is crazy. Safaree, Safaree, you a wild boy. Straight, you a wild boy.
I found out he was cheating on me the first time ever, and he was going to Chinese parlors.
Well, didn't Nicki Minaj say that he was paying for with her credit cards?
Before we get into that, I owe her the biggest apology. I owe her an apology because, like a lot of us women tend to do when we don't know any better, especially when we're hard, deep, wrapped, warped into the love bombing phases. The red flag that us women tend to ignore when a man sits there and talks to you,
love bombs,
about his ex and all the things we did to him. It's funny how life comes full circle, because the same thing he did to her, he's doing to me years later. I remember him pouring his heart out to me about all the stuff she did to him, showing me videos of her reacting. And at the time, I didn't think to ask, well, what did you do to her?
Why does this man always have videos of these women reacting?
Exactly. And now, mind you, this is a video he was at one point going around. I found out later on, he was going around the industry showing to, like, around the time he was trying to bring her down, when he was lying to people saying that he wrote for her, like literally saying
the writing. Did you believe it? I was like, this ain't the video for me to just talk about that. But we've heard Safaree's music. Do I think he wrote them Nicki Minaj hits? 28 your face.
Could to like kind of ruin her career and take her credibility for her real hard-earned work. I owe this woman an apology because I sat there and allowed him to talk about her to me. From that came me saying things and like defending and vouching for him and speaking up on her in a way that was tacky, because at the end of the day, I didn't know the truth, especially not the truth that I know now. A lot of women do that. They get caught up with a man and he's so good to you that you allow him to gossip to you about his ex.
You get manipulated.
And they never tell you what they did. They just tell you what they did and how crazy she is, and she did this and she did that. But it comes full circle. Tables always turn. Everything she has ever said about him is true.
I think that is so big of you to apologize to Nicki like
Yeah,
that.
I do.
Especially
No, that's insane. Erica Mena's really coming back for Safaree. Nah, I think Safaree finally met his match and it's Erica Mena. This is crazy. It's crazy. But all to say is, that's one thing that I told you we don't do in this house. I don't ever speak. I don't even have nothing bad to say about any of my exes. No cap. I never even had that many, and I don't have nothing bad to say about any of them. And if a girl starts talking to me about her exes or anything, I don't care if it's good, bad, or ugly. I don't want to. Yo, it's over. Like, there's no way you speaking to me about it, because now you're putting in my head another dude with you. Like, I don't even like to think about it. I literally don't even like to even imagine something like that. So that's one rule that I laid down day one, bro. You never gonna be like, oh, me and my ex was coming. Oh, my ex was terrible. He never did this. I don't want to hear the good, and I don't want to hear the bad about nobody other than me. This is not gonna work if you start talking about fulanito over here. It's not gonna work, trust me. But to see Erica Mena spinning the block now, and now on the opposite side and really stooping as low as Safaree, because they want Nicki Minaj, she's such a huge star that she really couldn't get as low as Safaree in a lot of different topics. Erica Mena's ready to lose it all. Erica Mena risking her life for this one. Nah, she's out here ruining Safaree. She's attempting to try to ruin his name, and she's trying to bring the barbs on her side. Do you guys think it would work? Let me know down below. Straight Safaree, you got some explaining to do. All I got from this is that you using your girl's credit card to pay for vagina is out of this world. Like, that's crazy.